In the high-octane world of Stranger Things, where interdimensional monsters and 1980s nostalgia collide, the off-screen camaraderie between stars Maya Hawke and Sadie Sink offers a delightful counterpoint, a slice of wholesome, grandmotherly domesticity. The duo, who portray the resilient Robin Buckley and Max Mayfield respectively, bonded deeply while filming the Netflix series' final seasons in Atlanta, Georgia. Hawke, 27, spilled the cozy details in a Glamour interview, describing their shared living arrangement as a haven of low-key rituals, soup-making, knitting, crocheting, yarn store strolls, and binge-watching Modern Family, that felt like a warm embrace from a bygone era. This revelation paints a vivid portrait of Hawke and Sink as unlikely domestic goddesses amid the upside-down's chaos. Arriving in Atlanta for the grueling production of seasons 4 and 5, the actresses opted to cohabitate, turning a rented space into a sanctuary of comfort. "We lived together in Atlanta during production of the last 2 seasons," Hawke shared, her voice laced with fondness. The grandmotherly activities weren't born of boredom but intentional self-care, a deliberate unplugging from the intensity of portraying characters entangled in supernatural peril. Simmering stews on rainy afternoons or looping yarn into scarves provided tactile solace, grounding them in the present when scripts demanded emotional marathons. Hawke's admiration for Sink, 23, elevates this beyond mere roommate anecdotes. "She takes her time with people and gets to know them," Hawke gushed, praising her co-star's thoughtful and intentional nature. Crossing into Sink's inner circle yields the warmest, most delightful, funny, goofy, cuddly, supportive, generous, tricky, smart, clever, makes you laugh until you cry, curled up on the carpet in front of a fireplace feeling. It's a effusive testimonial to Sink's guarded warmth, a rarity in an industry that often commodifies vulnerability. Hawke, daughter of Uma Thurman and Ethan Hawke, brings her own bohemian ease to the dynamic, but she reveres Sink's selectivity. There's a real specialness to that because she doesn't show that part of herself to everybody. Sink's privacy ethos amplifies this intimacy's value. Known for roles in The Whale and Fear Street, the Ireland native shuns social media and dating speculation, carving boundaries that protect her core self. "I'm intensely private," she said, prioritizing work-life separation to preserve authenticity. This stance makes her Atlanta interludes with Hawke all the more precious, a temporary family forged in yarn and laughter, away from paparazzi and premieres. Their yarn store walks, Hawke noted, were pilgrimages of creativity, sourcing fibers for projects that doubled as therapy. Crocheting amigurumi or knitting afghans became metaphors for weaving resilience, much like Max's arc of grief and grit. For Hawke, embodying Robin, a sardonic band geek turned queer icon, mirrors her real-life blend of wit and introspection. The Do Revenge star's Downtime pursuits echo her artistic lineage. Her father's folk-singing roots and mother's dramatic intensity infuse her with a craftsman's soul. Yet, crediting Sink for elevating these rituals underscores their mutual elevation. Stranger Things, now concluding after nearly a decade, has been a crucible for such bonds, turning child actors into collaborators who parent one another through fame's gauntlet. Millie Bobby Brown's Eleven and Finn Wolfhard's Mike have shared similar tales, but Hawke and Sink's grandma vibe adds a matriarchal tenderness, evoking the nurturing Eleven needed. This glimpse into their world humanizes the Stranger Things ensemble, revealing how stars recharge amid green-screen marathons and midnight shoots. Atlanta's humid summers and quirky charm, think Beltline trails and soul food spots, provided the perfect backdrop for their hygge-inspired haven. Binging Modern Family with its multi-generational humor, mirrored their own chosen family dynamic, laughing over Phil's antics while stirring vegetable broths. These moments weren't escapist, they fueled performances, infusing Robin's quips and Max's fire with lived warmth. As Stranger Things 5 hurtles toward its 2025 finale, Hawke and Sink's story inspires beyond the screen. In an era of hustle culture, their embrace of slow joys, slow-cooked meals, hand-stitched heirlooms, advocates for balance. Sink's post-Whale acclaim and Hawke's Asteroid City buzz promise divergent paths, but this chapter lingers as a testament to friendship's quiet power. Grandmotherly isn't diminutive, it's empowering, a reclamation of nurturing in a youth-obsessed world. Curled by the fireplace, yarn in hand, they remind us, true magic brews in the mundane, one stitch at a time.